What's this? A video that is worthy being made instead of making edits, and a video of ship horns and whistles that is likely more than just a minute long? This might be a very good topic for discussion. Nah, I'm just kidding, y'all. Anyways, hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and this video is particularly a long one. I never made any videos that are very long, and basically videos I post are basically just a minute, 2 minutes, or not even 2 minutes. I guess it's just a minute long, and that most of those videos are basically ship porn videos, and I post edits that also don't even take up a minute. But anyways, today, if you guys read the title, I will be answering all of your Q&A questions that you have posted and put on my community post that I posted back in, what was it, a week ago? Yeah. Now, before this, I will say that if I don't put any of your comments, or if your comments were not in this video by the time I'm making this video, I'm very sorry, but the video or the Q&A thingy ended around April 9th, and I'm making this video the minute that day entered, so yeah, I'm very sorry, y'all, but I will still answer your questions. If you guys still have questions for me to answer, you can just put them in the comments below, and I will answer them by directly replying to it. So, okay, without further ado, let's start with the very first question. Okay, so the first question is from Maritime Nexus. By the way, very happy to see him comment, because I did not expect them to actually give any questions. But first of all, he asked, do you still see yourself making videos on ship horns and whistles in a few years? I do still plan on making similar videos around that topic, but for now, because my other channel, which is the Mr. Maritime channel, is I've been having a struggling battle lately, like behind the scenes, so I've been trying to get that account to be mine officially, but once I do, I might start making shipborn videos again, like actually, so yeah. And then the second question is, thoughts on Minecraft shipbuilding, and have you explored my models? I think they're pretty nice. I have played Minecraft. I'm not a boomer. If you guys don't know, I'm not a boomer. But I played Minecraft. I've actually made my own ships. I don't have any photos of them, but in recollection, I have made the SS Norway and the SS United States. And I don't know what scale they are, but it's pretty small. Oh yeah, I also made Nomadic and Traffic back in my friend's old server. So yeah. For your ship builds in particular, I have actually explored one, which was the Majestic build that you made, and I really love it. I really love the interior designs, the exterior designs. You got everything correctly proportioned in every way possible, and I just really love it. I really love your ship builds. I do recommend you guys checking out his ship builds. If you want to see more of them, go check out his channel and go download them, because they're really awesome. And then the third and last question is, what career do you see yourself doing in the future? Well, I have a lot of plans on what I want to do when I grow up, is obviously get a job, but when I was a kid, I've always wanted to be either a captain or a person that works aboard a ship, or just a steam driver or engineer aboard a train, because I love trains as well, besides ships. So yeah, but I might just get a normal job somewhere when I go to college and just work my life. But if I do get lucky, I will info you guys in the next coming years if I do get a job on board a ship. So yeah. Up next, we have a question by Sea Liners and Engines Edits. So he says, congrats on 2.5k. First of all, why did you start YouTube? The reason why I started YouTube was pretty simple. I wanted to make ship videos. I wanted to like make a following on YouTube for my passion. I originally made my channel, my first ever YouTube channel, back in 2017, and it was solely about Thomas and Friends because I'm a hard die-core fan of Thomas and Friends back then, and I still am now. Don't be mistaken. I'm very aware of all the changes happening, but that's basically why I did YouTube, and my current goal now is just to continue on with my passion and keep making you guys happy to watch my content. And then second is, what challenges have you faced since you have started? The challenges I've faced during my time on YouTube is basically trying to stay active, and that's been a very, very hard time lately because, I'm about to finish my high school year and I'm going to be entering college, which, forgive me for this, but I might really, really be lacking on uploads when I do get to 12th grade. I'm on the 11th grade now, but once I hit 12th grade, I might be really, really busy, and I don't know if I will have time to make videos like this, or even make edits, or even ship videos by that matter. So, but I will still try my best to keep you guys active, and I'll still try my best to be active as possible on every social media I have. And yeah. Up next, we have a question from Capitan Yinilmiz. I might have butchered that, but I'm sorry. I think I pronounced that correctly. Anyways, so here are my questions. What is your dream job? Well, as I said before, I wanted to work aboard a ship, or either work as a steam engineer or something like that on a train. And second, how did you start loving ships? Well, my love of ships was pretty common, I guess, for a lot of people around that age. When I was around 7 or 8, I found Titanic. And when I found Titanic, I fell in love. And when I fell in love, I explored other ships, like Lusitania, the Queen Mary, Normandy, Queen Elizabeth, Britannic, and other ships like that. And my love grew for every other ocean liners that existed, and the ones that weren't really being talked about, and the ones that people rarely talked about. And I really do find those type of ships really, really fascinating. So yeah, that's why I make edits of like ships that nobody really talked about, like those like random weirdo ships that people like don't know the names of and like don't even know at all. I just made them edit on them. So yeah, that's how I started loving ships. Also, my love of ships started when a dude, I don't know, I forgot his name, on YouTube posted a ship whistles and horns compilations on some very, very well-known ocean liners. And that day was the day that I started making videos on my Mr. Maritime channel, which was about ships, which originally was about trains and also Thomas and Friends, but that shifted quickly to ships as soon as I saw that video, and I was really fascinated by their voices. So yeah. Next here we have a question from Mega Ships and Aviation Edits. He said, congrats on 25k. Here are my questions. When did you started YouTube? As before, I started my very first YouTube channel in 2017. But I forgot to mention that in regards about how I started this channel in particular, I originally started as a third backup channel because my Mr. Maritime channel at the time was also like dead. Like I lost the access to that account. So I made this channel as like another backup, and you might remember my very, very funny name. Anyways, that was kind of the name, and I hadn't made any edits back then, but I was a ship editor, and I know how to edit basic edits. But yeah, that's how I started this channel. And for the second question, I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna answer that because what is that, bro?
I'm bad at math.
Next, we have questions from Stewart Production 49. He said, "I'm so proud of you, Bri. Smiley face, smiley face." Anyway, here are the questions. First, what did you get into the maritime community? I already said it before, so I'm gonna skip this. What got you into making edits? This was it was really a fun idea at first. So you guys might remember this OG right here, Fire Electronomia. Me and him used to be really good friends. I don't know if he's still out there. I don't know if he's still active. He still is, maybe. But he made this type of edit, which was like error Titanic, error Britannic, and I really want to make something like that, so I made like a bunch of them, and that kind of made my channel, Mr. Maritime channel, had a copyright strike, that was pretty bad. But after that, I find fascination on doing edits on ships because, to be honest, Fire Trinomia started it all, so yeah, props to him. But it was really fun. I really like editing, and I'm still an editor now on CapCut. I'm planning on moving to a light motion or blur, but it's still a thought, and I don't know if I might do that, but we'll see. And then the last one is boats. Alright, the next one is from Chill Ship Edits. His first question is, if you could bring one ship that sank and one ship that was scrapped, which ships would you bring back? This is a really good question. For me in particular, I think for a ship that sank, you guys know I'm picking Titanic. Because first of all, you guys might be saying, why Titanic? Why that four-funneled ship, that very lame ship? Well, she's not lame, guys. She's really known to the public. And even when she sank, and during those mysteries before we know what happened to her fully about how she sank and how she split into two and all that stuff, she was really famous. And she, at the time, was the biggest maritime disaster that happened in the world. So I think if they would have brought the ship up to the surface and she did not disintegrate and she stayed intact, like if we get to actually raise her, I think people would love to see the real Titanic up close, like the actual wreckage. But it might just be a memorial site or just like a ghost. But for me, I think we can't even raise her. She's dying by the minute we're making this video. And then for the ship that's scrapped, this is also a really hard pick, but I'm picking Olympic. Reason why? Because if Titanic sank and the only sole sister ship and class of her own class, Olympic should have been saved. Because I don't know why the Great Depression just left her to just rot and die alongside Mauritania. Like, I know people were struggling to find jobs, but you could have at least helped her and, at least put her somewhere to decay instead of scrapping her. And I think leaving her decay and then getting some potential people or good supporters that wanted to save the ship to raise awareness and make her a hotel or a museum like that would have probably been a good idea instead of scrapping her. Just like the United States' case. All that before she's, destined to sink soon. But around that time, she was still she was still alive. She was still with us, and even though she's decaying, she was still one of the best ocean liners that is still out there. Even now that she's kind of dying right now, but yeah. All right, next one is from _gaming YT. He says, congrats, and his question is, do you like ducks? Okay, it's alright, good out of topic question, but I really love ducks. Ducks are really cute. I personally wish to have a pet duck of my own, but considering I live in a country where they don't allow pets, I don't like that. I guess you can, but I think ducks or bunnies or Chihuahua. It's not Chihuahuas. Capybaras. I don't think you're allowed to have pets like that, which is really, really upsetting for my country. Like, why? Why can't you have a pet duck? But anyways, I really love ducks. They're really cute. Yippee duck. And the next question is from RMS Colossus, which is originally Ocean Ships, Whistles and Horns. I think that's his name. But yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, dude. You should go back to posting videos. Anyways, he says, well done for nearing 2.5k subs. If you were allowed, which ship horns would you blow? This is really, really, I think for most certain people, they would probably like say, oh, I want to blow the Queen Mary's horn, or, I want to blow, what else? Like, SS United States' horns. They removed her horns. They're working on restoring them, by the way. I think my personal pick, I definitely blow not a horn but a whistle, which is SS Nomadic's whistle. If you guys don't know, there's this video of a kid blowing her whistle, and I kind of want to see if I do get the opportunity to like fly out to Belfast and freaking blow her whistle. That'd be really cool, man. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, next is from It's Jack Edits. He says, congrats, Bri, on 2.5 thousand subscribers. I got 5. If Laconia wasn't a ship, which one would be your favorite? What do you mean by that? I guess I guess if she wasn't a ship, I personally pick Lusitania, because she was my all-time favorite when I was new to ships, and she is still. She's at my top 2 or top 3 at the moment. So yeah. Next is, which would you edit if you were into boats? I think I would edit trains, because I haven't done a train edit or a Thomas and Friends edit, but I think I should, because that'd be cool. And then next, if the Titanic didn't get a movie, how would you think it'd sink by? This is kind of funny, but when I was really new to ships and when I first saw Titanic, I didn't know fully about her story. So I kind of just imagined in my head like, oh, this very big specimen of a ship, a boat, sank because some big sea monster creature got her, and then they basically took her under, and oh the boat split in two. It died. So many people died. Wow. That's kind of how my interpretation of how it sank back then. But yeah. And then next is, what's your favorite movie? I don't really have a pick for a favorite movie in general, because I kind of do like any kind of type of genres, whether if it's horror or any type of movie. But I really do like classic, like old vintage movies, and like old family movies. I think my favorite was probably Avengers Endgame, and for like the oldies type of movies and stuff, I picked Matilda, because Matilda's a really good movie. Basically teaches morals, and it's really good movie. I love that. But yeah, and then last but not least, what got you into the ship community? I already answered this, so yeah. Next, okay, so for this one, I'm just gonna feature them both in this one photo. So this is not really a question, but Dome Short says, Andrea Doria edit, question mark, exclamation mark. Good request. I might actually do an edit on her. I haven't edited Andrea Doria in a while, so I might just edit her, but we'll see. And then next we have a question from TGLO Fat 7788. He says, congrats, mate. Does pineapple belong on pizza? My personal pick is no. And then, does Putin deserve respect? Putin. I don't know why you ask this question. I guess he does. I'm not really a big politics guy, but okay. And last, what's 2 plus 2?
It's 1, guys.
And here we have a question from NC12956. He asks, what's your favorite warship? My favorite warship, it's, first of all, it's a battleship, and it's the HMS Hood, because I think a lot of people pick HMS Hood, but to be honest, I just like her. And I do have another personal favorite, which is the HMS Warspite. She's also pretty cool. I just love her history. The fact that her transformation from looking like this to this is just such a glow up, bro. Such a glow up. I just love her design. Next here we have a question from Cybele Brothers Official. He says, do you glaze over the MV Muta like me? No, I do not. And personally, I don't glaze TSMS Lacania like you do, so yeah. And then the last question for this video is from Fair Star Productions. And holy, do you have that many questions? Alright, save the best for last, I guess. So, first one is opinions on TSS Fair Star. I really love her. She's really nice. I love her history. I love her connections with P&O, and really sad that almost every P&O ship at the time was given up for scrap. Like P&O, like big respect for P&O for like, you know, keeping her in service the best they could. Like for Canberra, Oriana, and TSS Fair Star for one's example. Oriana got sold to a freaking Chinese company and basically turned her into a freaking hotel, which that kind of backfired. But they really big respect to them for not selling Canberra away, and as well as Fair Star. So really goated for P&O. And the next, remember the OG days? I really do. I miss them. I miss them so much. I wish I could go back to that days when my server was still alive on Discord, and you know, we could still talk and stuff. That's the good old days, bro. Next, can we go back to Brand the Random Thomas fan? No, we cannot. Absolutely not. We are not going back to Brand the Random Thomas fan too. Floor, can you do my HW for me, please? What is HW? What do you mean by that? Whatever it is, if it's positive, then yeah, I'll do it. Next, is NASCAR tough? I guess they're really tough. I love MotoGP, but yeah, NASCAR's also tough. Anyways, best topping on pizza. Not macaroni and cheese. What the fuck? Okay, sorry. I can't swear. I think best is the good old pepperoni and pizza, because that's kind of the best thing on pizzas, honestly. What was it like starting YT and being one of the main ship horn guys that uploaded that type of content? At first, it was a really new thing for me. Like, I thought I was like the only person doing it, but also, there were not a lot of people doing it back then. There were like only like about 4 to 5 people, including that one guy that made that compilation vid. But honestly, it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I still do enjoy it to this day, and I'm going to continue making that type of content. Don't you guys worry. And then next, we're skipping number 8. Number 9. Can you answer everyone's question? Hopefully so. I hope I can. So kind of hard when we have 19 comments on this one post. So yeah. And then 10. Can you say Dahmer? Dahmer. Yeah. Okay. And then there's like a big line. Okay, but deadass, you are also the inspo on why I started YouTube, TBH, because I also wanted to make content like you back in the days. I've been here since you are at 500 subs. Glad to see you still growing, Brian. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I really wish people could still be active, and I've been seeing a lot of new ship editors now on YouTube, which is a good thing, because usually like around that time a lot of people kept quitting, or like they kind of just grew out of ships and they had their own personal lives. But I see a lot of new ship editors coming into YouTube and TikTok. I think personally, there's a lot of ship editors on TikTok. So yeah. Also, why TikTok? Because I think a lot of people have more free discussion on there instead of YouTube, and they call themselves Ship Talk, by the way, which is, I guess, okay. But yeah, I think that wraps up the Q&A questions, and I think that's all. Yeah. All right, that's basically all the questions I've answered on that community post. Thank you so much to everybody that put all of your great questions and all of your funny ones as well. I do appreciate your guys' support every day. I really support all of you guys as well that are also growing your own channels and doing your own content. Um, Thank you so much for almost 2.5k subs. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed this 30-minute video because I've never done videos that are this long. And yeah, maybe I'll do more type of videos that are longer than just 1 minute because I think I do enjoy making videos that are like this, even though the editing portion of it is not really as exciting, but oh well, it's really fun. Anyways, thank you guys for giving out your questions. Again, remember you guys can still give me questions in the comment section on this video, and I will directly reply to your comment and I will answer them. Again, thank you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Toodles.